Whoa, we are too hot in the business. Whoa, about to make a movie independent. Whoa, need new trucks independent. Whoa, I need you to listen to the vision. Whoa, all your verses sound like dirty dishes. Whoa, I'm about to clean them in the kitchen. Whoa, and we making money by the minute. Whoa, I'm about to do it way different. God. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon living. Icon living. I am just an icon living. I am not a mind, I'm a menace. It's wild, you can lie like a professor. I don't got the time to put you on a stretcher. Whoa, we are too hot in the business. Whoa, about to make a movie independent. Whoa, need new trucks independent. Whoa, I need you to listen to the vision. Whoa, all your verses sound like dirty dishes. Whoa, I'm about to clean them in the kitchen. Whoa, and we making money by the minute. Whoa, I'm about to do it way different. God. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon living. Icon living. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon. I am not a mind, I'm a menace. It's wild, you can lie like a professor. I don't got the time to put you on a stretcher.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Friday and happy Friday the 13th. Shout out to Jason Voorhees for all my horror people. We are on episode 5, I believe, of Reasonable Doubt. And we learned some new information this episode, I would say. Some interesting information. But of course, it's not just me here. I got the crew backstage. Let's bring them out. We got to talk about this show here. Since Tyra ain't want to be first brought out last time, she gonna be first again anyway.
Hello. Oh, hey, Kay.
Tyra, did you like this episode? Did it do anything for you?
I mean, the episodes have been consecutively cool. I just want to know who the hell Chanel thought she was talking to. But other than that, it was fine. We don't get into it. But yeah, she would have been in jail. She would have been left. Stay there.
Yeah, the audacity of her, and I don't know what kind of privileges she think that she got at this point. But we're gonna talk about it. Sweet Pea, did you like this episode?
It was cool. Again, like Tyra said, Chanel, she'd have sat in there and rot till she about rot to death, is what Chanel would have done. And then this whole massa boss boy, house boy, I'm used to you being in the field, but now you in the house, boy, that they played around a little bit. And then, with the son and Lewis, we're going to get into it. But overall, it was an entertaining episode. It kept my attention.
Mm-hmm. Before we get started, I got to shout out some people. Y'all know the memberships are up and running. Tomorrow night, Blockbuster night, Soul Food, Watch Along. Y'all got to get the memberships to do that. So let's shout out some of the members. Yeah. Pretty Danny. We got Rod.
Thank you.
Kwamisha.
Come on, y'all.
And Amy.
Show out.
Thank you.
So y'all showing out. Y'all are gonna have a good time tomorrow night with these watch alongs. I promise you it's gonna be hilarious. Y'all got watching the movie with us. Y'all think it's funny with us talking about the movie. Wait till you see us actually watching the movie. And we're gonna treat it like a real Blockbuster night. When we say Blockbuster night, y'all grab them snacks. Get your pajamas, your bonnet, your scarf, get comfortable, get your blankets. We gonna have a good time tomorrow night. So hit up those membership. I know the links are on everybody's channel. Go to everyone's channel, hit that like, hit that subscribe, get them memberships. It's gonna be a fun night tomorrow night. And after that, because we're rotating Blockbuster night. So you're gonna get different Blockbuster movies from all of us, different content on each channel. You're gonna be over there with the Sweet Peas and the Strugglers and the Final Girls and the Final Guys. Get them strugglers over there. Get them memberships. So now to get us started, y'all know how I do. We're gonna talk about something that ain't got nothing to do with this episode at all. We done rotated out the lawyers because see, y'all was throwing some names in last week, and I said let's run it back and talk about our favorite TV lawyers. I want y'all to drop in the chat if you was in a bind, if you was Chanel, okay, if you Chanel, who would you want representing you? And I mean the Chanel that's not just been abused and not just had to, unalive her attacker, but might be covering up some stuff. Entitled Chanel. Who coming in to save your behind? Ashley, who you got? Do we have Jax? What is it? We got Olivia Pope and her white hat. We got Molly from Insecure on Mondays, and we got Annalise Keating.
So here's the thing. I thought that this would be like, okay, I know exactly who this is going to be. But the Sweet Peas have me watching How to Get Away with Murder because y'all know I never watched it. So
What?
I'm back to watching
You missed
it. I did. I missed the boat. So I'm watching it because before I definitely would have been 100% Olivia Pope, baby, because she's going to save the day. She's going to get the job done and she's going to look amazing doing it. However, when I saw Annalise grab that black bag and kind of hobble away as she does, our good sis was getting the job done. So she was getting the job done. So it's gonna be Annalise. It's gonna be Annalise. I think if I'm cruddy and low down like Chanel, I need Annalise.
Yes,
I think I
need
need her.
who could be there if you are in that mindset of there was a crime that happened. It was some personal stuff that happened, but we got secret. See, this is what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. Tyra, who you got? If you Chanel and you got to pick between these, who we got?
Girl, I'm going to Olivia Pope. I don't want to see Annalise in that walk. I just don't want to see that. I don't want to see that walking through the courtroom. I don't want to see that walking away during the trial. I don't want to see it walking after visitation. I just don't want to see her walking away from me. That's the sole reason. I don't want to see her walking away from me. I do like the fact that Olivia, she don't got to take her hair off at night. It's factors to consider going into this. And as long as Olivia ain't busy with that white man in white closets, she gonna get the job done. Her and her team. I'm gonna go over there with Olivia. Just don't have to see that 2-step.
I mean, the gladiator. I give it to the gladiators. They can handle some stuff. Okay, we handling presidential, political scandal type things, but I feel like on this one, I need Annalise because she done in order to get somebody out of a bind that done did some dirt, you would have had to do some dirt yourself, and we all know that Annalise done did a lot of dirt. Okay, she done did a lot of stuff, and then she got Frank over there on the team, and Frank done did some stuff too. Frank a goon.
I'm just trying to see how they walk because she's not going around in a circle, but somehow it always comes around like she about the Cabbage Patch or something. I don't know. I want to see it.
I want to know in the chat, y'all. Who y'all got? If y'all are Chanel, we in a bind, and we can only get one person on our legal team. But it's a lot of Annalise people in here. Hold on, we got somebody for Olivia Pope. I mean, I'm with the gladiators. I'm here for the gladiators. It's just if I had some people throwing some dirt on my name, and some slander and was lying on me, I had some foolish some drama going on, then I might call Olivia. But when there's murder involved, you got to go for Annalise. You got to get down and dirty with Annalise Keating. But thank y'all for being here. Almost 40 people in the chat. Y'all keep coming in. Come on, let's run it up and talk about this episode because y'all know we got more foolishness after this.
Yeah.
But getting into the episode, that's your friend. That's your friend. Okay. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to give you my legal expertise, right? I'm trying to come to you as your attorney. That you asked me. I brought you this fine black man to be on your legal team, and you still came over here, right? You still came over here and was like, but I need you. You just pawned me off. And then I tell you, my spidey senses are going off. Okay. You ain't telling me the whole thing, Chanel. I see something else happening. And then because you lying, you lying, and then you blow up and call, Jax everything but a child of God just then. Like she went in on her. Like she had some stuff to get off of her chest to make me think, what kind of friends were you then, Chanel? Because you felt you had some real feelings there that you said about Jax that I was like, I would have just left. I'd have been like, you know what? Oh boy, got you. I'm gonna head on to the house because the kids they think I don't be home anyway. I'm about to go home. I'll let him work it out since you feel like that. Since you feel like what she told her, she said, you don't care about black women. She said, that's why I didn't even tell you about the abuse anyway, because I don't think that you would have believed me. First of all, she don't believe you anyway, Chanel, because we know you lying. That's the first thing liars say is I didn't think you would believe because you lying. But she just like went off on her in a way that you would think that this was just a client and not somebody that she knows personally. Tyra, is that your friend? You gonna let your friend that you represent talk to you like that?
Hell no. The way I would have walked out and left her there. She talking like she have options. Who do you have, baby? As soon as the deed was done, I was the first person you called, and you have the nerve to hit me with the "he's a good man," Savannah. Girl, don't do that. Don't do that. It was just it was some smoke behind it. That's something she's been wanting to say, something she's been sitting on, and it takes me back to that first season. You know, they were friends, but it's not like they were besties. They were close. Jax hasn't been a good friend. Jax has been very absentee as she is with her. You know, if she ain't got time for her own family, she barely has time to go and have drinks with them. So just confiding in her that way about the abuse, I'm sure that was why. But the whole, do you even really just care about black people? Like, you, girl, yeah, you have to bring up, you know, the black victim, the female victim from last season, try to throw that up in my face. But it says a lot about Chanel that she would dig that low to try to kind of throw Jax off this scent. Like, girl, you're lying. I would rather you go a different route than try to hurt my feelings or, you know, call me out as a black woman. No, ma'am. I would have left her right there and she would have sat with that ponytail. Because bye.
Because honestly, if you... This is her job to have attorney-client privilege. If you're not going to be real with anybody else, you need to be real with your attorney. So why would you be lying to the person that's trying to keep you from prison? You're not helping your case at all, Chanel, with the entitlement here. You trying to prove that white lady over there right. Ashley, is that your friend talking to you like this?
Child, this is one of those Real Housewives of Atlanta friendships, because that was a good old nasty Phaedra read. She said,
Yes,
that's right, but you don't even like black women. I forgot you don't even like black. Yeah, she had that stored up in her arsenal like this was the reunion of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I think that was the nature of their friendship. I don't think that this friendship had any depth. It gave superficial. It gave, we're friends on the weekend. We friends when we have a free moment. We friends when we just want to kiki. And so, but again, if Jax is extending herself in this way, I feel like, how dare you, Chanel, whoever you're trying to save, because now I'm more convinced than ever that someone else did do it and she's covering up for them. But this whole deflection or whatever her ambition was or motivation was with that, it didn't make sense. Because like I said, she be in there till she about rot to death fooling with me. Because what you're not going to do is disrespect me. That's what you're not going to do. And I done brought you Morris the Chestnut. This fine black chocolate brother. And this is how you gonna play in my face? Girl.
Bye.
When you know you lying. Exactly. Like she attacked her character for no reason in that moment. Like Jax didn't do anything but use the professional skills that you hired her to do.
Yeah, this Jax trying to put on airs for this case. I have to help my friend, and she couldn't answer the phone for Chanel last season. She wouldn't dare. She probably was screening them calls, but now all of a sudden she breaking her back. That's Jax's fault.
They right. That's Ashley called it. This is a Real Housewives friendship, because what is this really? What is this? And she waking up in the middle of the night with that man that you don't even want in the first place, but you waking up in the middle of the night to get out of the bed with him to go help your ass. And this is the things that she gets.
Nobody wants Lewis.
Nobody. Not even the side chick. She don't even want it. Nobody want Lewis.
Lewis is doing the best that he can.
With these slow rides in the darkness. Girl, lights on. Another slow ride. I said 2 slow rides in a week.
slow ride. Nice and slow. It's nice and slow.
Put that song in the break next week. I'm gonna have a whole Lewis tribute just for y'all.
Please.
Don't.
Sorry to that man. Please. No.
I'm telling you. Shout out to the 50 people in here tonight. Thank y'all for showing up on a Friday night, a Friday the 13th, to talk about Reasonable Doubt. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all here fooling up with us. Court is in session. Court is in session. So the video is out of the interview of Chanel in the interview. They trying to check the temperature of how everybody is feeling. You know, what's floating out there is that she is this entitled woman who just wanted to get the money from this rich, tall, dark skinned black man, you know, tall, dark, and handsome, trying to get his money and run off with her younger man. They trying to paint her as a gold digging hussy, is basically what they're saying. That's what the prosecutor is like. Like, this is like, we're not on my watch, okay? You're not gonna come in here trying to take these athletes' money, okay? I'm coming for you. And so what Morris does is get up there, the most disrespected woman in America,
Girl,
is the black woman.
I said this. Bring Malcolm into this. All right.
Exactly. I said, so this is the angle that we're taking. Of all the angles that we could have taken, this is how we start. This what we doing. Okay, Morris. I mean, I'm gonna watch you whatever you're gonna do anyway. But I didn't know that you was gonna come and take that angle and that approach. Ashley, is that enough to combat what the prosecution is saying?
Enough. That ain't enough. I will say that during this trial, we are seeing, you know, he and Jax's prowess as attorneys, and they are trying to get some doubt in there. You know, I think that their crosses were decent, but his opening wasn't enough to get it. Poor brother Malcolm. And I stand brother Malcolm, baby, but in the court of public opinion, Chanel's got a lot of work to do. We saw when the expert came in, where they do the polling after, you know, the interview had gone up. It was like, well, black women are on her side, you know, some of them, but still overwhelmingly the male population is against her. They think this is what it is. And I think they're going to have a challenging time because Chanel is not a good defendant. She's not good in court. She has outbursts at the wrong times. Like, girl, that's his mama. Even though it's, oh, girl, from the Supremes, all you can eat, and I can't take the mama seriously too much on the stand, that's still his mama, right? And so when she's a liar, she's this, she's that. I think that anyone in that courtroom is looking at Chanel like sideways, just like I would be doing. But, you know, I don't know. She's her own worst enemy at this point. I think this season, I think she is going to go to jail. They're going to have to get this back in an appeal. It is going to be a lot unlike last season. Braden was guilty and they got him off. She might just be innocent, but I think she going in because she's just so terrible. I don't know if her personality has always been like this, but she is just so damn unlikable. I don't know if the jury, I don't know, he can get there and take his shirt off, take that suit jacket off. And I still don't know if they would side with her.
Because it's the fact that she thought whatever this lie is that she is going for was going to work so much that she's literally not listening to her defense team on this. Everything that keep trying to tell, Morris is trying to give her everything, Corey, that she need to get out of this, and she's not listening. So I don't know who told her that she know about more about law than they do, but she's making a lot of wrong decisions here, and she's not helping the case. Tyra, is this a good approach to get her off?
Girl, did you hear the evidence? Did you hear the evidence? Like, due to her not committing the crime, you know, she's not diving into it like she should, because clearly she didn't do it. But in the midst of that, the public doesn't know that. Like, she's acting like I didn't even, like, why am I even here? You're here because they believe you did it, even if you know you didn't. Like, show some humility, like try to she's not projecting the right type of energy for anybody to feel sorry or apologetic or believe anything. Like, it's just when he opened with that brother Malcolm with that Plymouth Rock, I was like, okay, now you can't say nothing. You opened with Malcolm. that mean you really ain't have no case. When Miss White Lady got up there with all of the cons against them, and it was very much so, yeah, it's just not adding up. Like, it took forever to call the police. I didn't know she took her clothes off and washed them. Like, you took your clothes off, washed away the evidence, you moved the body. Like, everything is just not clicking. She looks very guilty. So I feel like if she does not go to jail, or it's not brought to light who actually did this, this whole show can go, because she needs to go to the hot place, or the pinka, as Ashley would say. She needs to go down, because the evidence is there. I don't care what Corey has. They're trying. I will give them that. Very great lawyers. They're trying. I'm glad that Jax not really is kind of sort of taking a back seat in that second chair a little this episode, and kind of trying to let Corey step out there. But yeah, it's just not going to be enough. They need some evidence. They need a witness. They need somebody to testify on to her. Come on, can they put them children up there? Put somebody up there. She told me she don't want them children there. I'm sorry, with the way she went in on Jax, I feel like she's trying to protect one of them kids. It's either the kids or the cousin. She's not going to go that hard, I don't think, for what is his name, Jared, Jerome, whatever, the little tenderoni. She's not going to go that hard for him. For her to try to cut down Jax like that, to throw her off the scent, she has to be trying to protect one of those girls. Or even when she says, like, I told the mother-in-law they don't need to be here, it's either those girls or the cousin. And I think that's what the show is leading towards. But in the meantime, girl, get it together. Like, you can't be having outbursts. You can't, like, she's just not doing a good job of making herself look innocent. It's nothing likable about Chanel at this moment. It's just not. Even though she is still, whether she killed him or not, she's still a victim. But it's like, who are you talking to?
Yeah, because I felt bad for her. I felt so bad for her for being in that situation. Because what is his name? Jamiroquai? He was a monster.
You're Jamarion. Touch Jamarion.
That one right there. I get it. He was a horrible man. He was an F-boy from the time he opened his mouth and spoke to her. So I truly felt bad. And I want Chanel to win. I want her to win. But it's not looking good. They are trying. It's not looking good. And like Ashley put in the chat, the blow that killed him was a strike to the back of the head.
Walking away.
And they're trying to say that he could have lived had someone had called 911 when she hit Jacquees in the back of the head.
Let him sit out and bleed out for 2 hours.
We know that he was choking her out, and somebody rolled up and hit him in the back of the head, but it was not her. She got to be protecting that oldest baby, because the little one too small to have, inflicted that type of blunt force trauma. It's the girl or it's that cousin.
Mm-hmm. Right. But when they hit him, they left him
for 2 hours.
Child, we didn't wash them clothes. I was like, girl, you wash clothes, Chanel? It's not looking good.
That's not, because who told her to do that? I mean, maybe she was watching enough and said that, in order for Jacquees to leave us alone, we're going to have to take him out. But she didn't plan this correctly. Or so it didn't go the way that she's wanting it to go. It's not going that way. Now, as we're watching this show, right?
Oh.
Here we have two raggedy moms. Okay. Before we get to our other list of worst moms over here to the side, Jack's mom ain't worth a damn. And we know Jamal's mom ain't worth a damn either. Okay. She a hot mess too. Tyra, talk to us about these raggedy ass moms. Miss Pauletta Washington over here playing Jack's mom, who I believe she a city girl because she trying to be outside. And this mom who over here that's reminding me of the lady on Antoine Fisher.
Now you gonna make me say the N-word. Kate, you can't regulate because you don't see it. Don't say that. I'm gonna swallow it. Put it back down. It was about to breeze out like a summer breeze. Okay. But Miss Pauletta Washington is absolutely trash in this role. Like, Jax was pissing me off. Like, after the man that you chose to bring around the family twice in my lifetime, the way I didn't like how chill she was or how afraid she was to really admit what happened to her with old little baby who died, Paul. Your judgment and character when it comes to man is off. You didn't do anything about it, let alone really acknowledge what happened to me. It wouldn't be I saw grandma's friend. No. Come on. Well, ain't nowhere else for them to go. They rich. They can afford a sitter. What happened to the little sitter from last season? There is no way. If you're not with your grandma, you don't need to be there at all. It's just very lax because when the baby girl says, well, I don't like him. I just miss, Grandpa Paul or whatever. Yeah, I'm just not. And Jax is trying to do, her due diligence and investigate the man. But what, Pauletta, like, well, why are you even questioning me? Girl, you know why. I'm happy. I'm trying to just be outside. Girl, are you crazy? Like, the nonchalant and neglect coming from her is just ridiculous at this point. You haven't acknowledged in full what happened to me in the past. Last season, it was, I'm mourning. I'm a widow. I need time. Now she's moved. You clearly ain't need that much time. She's moved on and questioning the fact, why are you questioning me about a man that I have in my life? He's legit. I met him at the such and such. If I said it's gold, absolutely not, because you brought dirt around me twice in my lifetime and brought it around your grandchild. Absolutely not. Trash. Now this witchy face down here, child, her face scares me. I don't know. It scared me in them summers at the buffet, whatever it's called, all you can eat buffet. Supremes, yeah, that one. Her face is just really, it's scary. She trash, clearly trash. She had that outburst in the courtroom because it's really hurtful, because you think, as a woman, even though this is your son, as a woman, as a mother, you're going to identify with me when I tell you that I'm being abused or, I'm in jeopardy as well as your grandchildren. Like, no, she's going to protect her son, protect that bag, protect her son at all costs. And I ain't never seen that. Who gave you some shades, girl? I ain't never seen nothing. And it's not really, surprising to hear that she laid hands or cigarette buds or whatever else on him, because clearly he got it from somewhere and he's trying to pass it on down to Chanel in the worst way possible. Trash mothers all around. Child, you got Mama D here, Mama Joyce. Oh, that's who's Mama Joyce?
Candy's mama.
And then you got Miss Poom Kosh. And Mama. Who the hell is Mama June?
Baby June mama. Mama June. The white lady from TV with the baby in the back. Yeah.
Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo mama.
Yep, who's the worst mom? Child, it's I don't know. It's gonna be the palace every time. Mama D takes the cake for me. Because it's one thing to be a trash. It's another when you're, well, hell, you can say that about Mama Joyce too, because all these people who act like they want their sons and they have that weird relationship that they can't let them flourish with a woman. It's weird. It's a tie between Mama Jones and Mama D.
In the chat, I want y'all let us know who is the worst mom to you between Mama D, Mama Joyce, Mama Jones, and Mama June. We're gonna talk about it in just a second. Ashley, tell us about these raggedy mamas here. We got Miss Pauletta trying to be a city girl, and we got Antoine Fisher's foster mama.
So here's the thing. Let's start with Denzel's wife. Okay, let's start with Jack's no count mama, because the way that there would never be a time where my children would be left unattended with her. And I blame Jax, because why do they even know who Grandpa Paul was? Because there's no way on God's green earth.
Oh my God, thank you.
Done X, Y, or Z to me, my daughter, let alone my son, would ever even have been in his presence. We know this mama, she's entitled. All she needs is her wine and her little bit of Jesus. And I don't even think she really got Jesus the way she acts. She's despicable. And baby, I don't know what she thought that little background check was going to do for the new boyfriend. She has no regard, no respect for her daughter. We know that. We've seen that, because she still brings up that raggedy man, even posthumously. Okay. Yeah, I don't like anything about her. And I really think Jack should have stronger boundaries in her life. I don't know why this person is still in her life. Now she's bringing random men around the child again. Like, we don't know that man.
Nothing.
Like,
ain't learned.
And Jax knows this already. So why was your baby over there? Lewis got time. He's house dad, Mr. Mom. As far as girl from Supreme's All You Can Eat. Now, I mean, I don't expect anything less from her. Like, what did they say? Burned her kids with acid or did all sorts of abuse to the kids. I don't doubt it. She was definitely about the bag, as Tyra said. Her son was an athlete. Her son was the prize. Any woman who got into his orbit, it was, her benefit in this woman's eyes. And I mean, I don't know. Chanel couldn't have thought anything different. You know what I mean? She knew who her mother-in-law was as well. These are both just terrible depictions of mothers. I don't know. Maybe the writers have issues or have mother issues because Jax isn't a great mom from what we can see. Neither was her mom. This lady ain't a good mom. Chanel was abandoning her kids with her little young tenderoni. I mean, are there any good mothers in the building? The good mothers stand up in Reasonable Doubt. Now, let's get to this list because I'm going to say easily, I like Mama Jones. I know y'all don't like Mama Jones, but at the end of the day, when it came down to it and Amber from 16 and pregnant tried to jump bad with Chrissy, Mama Jones got on that tail. So I don't know if this is just years later, but Mama Jones is a rider. Mama Joy's always been a little raggedy. Mama D has always made me laugh. Mama June is the most diabolical because I feel like she ain't protect her kids. There was that whole scandal about that man who allegedly did something to her babies. I don't like that. And she stole Honey Boo Boo money. Present day.
So I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah. So it's Mama June. She's the worst. She's the worst of a worst to me.
Really?
Oh yeah. This list here. These are see the thing is this list over here. These are the real worst mom. These people. Mama June, how you steal a lot of money like that? Honey Boo Boo out here getting her bread, and her mom with her drug using self and having 50 million surgeries, and then still eating and reversing the surgery, taking Honey Boo Boo money. You got Mama Jones over there. Christy still ain't married to Jim Jones.
and never will be.
And won't be. And she didn't want it. Miss Psychotic Bitch, but can't spell it at all. And then print up all them t-shirts and can't spell nothing. And my Mama Jones is known to like her a young man too. Throwing that out there. She known to be, gallivanting in the streets with a young man. You got Mama Joyce who stay on Todd's ass. He can't breathe. Not even when his own mama passed. She still ain't let up off that man. Okay? She ain't letting. She always in Candy business. Mama Joyce always got something to say. If they on the reunion show and they going in, Mama Joyce gonna jump in. Mama Joyce be wanting to jump in times where she shouldn't be. Her and her sisters that always got something to say. The old lady gang be old lady in all the time. Okay, them three together, they hot, they fight. Now they very entertaining, but they all be on one, like for real. And then you got Mama D and her palace. Who is a self-proclaimed madam, said that she used to be tricking them hoes out there. Okay, that's she said I used to have them ran a whole brothel out here.
That's why Scrappy like he is now. That's why he like that.
And Scrappy the prince of the palace, and she still baby him to this day. Mama D is as crazy as they come. Y'all let me know in the chats who is the worst mom out of Mama D. Mama D and her palace, old lady gang, Mama Joyce, Miss Poomkosh, Mama Joyce, no, Mama Jones, Miss Poomkosh, Mama Jones, and Jim Jones still ain't got no slick back braids. They still sitting there, rusty, dusty.
Left my son for dad. You look like girl, he had a little asthma attack. Go sit down. Mama D, Lord. Left him for dead.
Exactly, left my son for dead. That's a grown man who should have took his inhaler. Why is that? Why is that the woman's fault that he can't breathe? How was that her fault? And then you got Mama June down here taking Honey Boo Boo money, so that she can get high and pay for her surgeries that she keep reversing because she won't stay to her diet. Who y'all got out of this list? Mama D she's a mess. She is a mess. Who the hell is JT?
Jamarion, Omarion, Jamiroquai. Okay, come on, keep up, baby.
You know what? We got another one for Mama D. Yeah, these some raggedy moms out here. I was gonna vote for Mama Joyce, raggedy mama, because she stays sabotaging. Yes, stay sabotaging. But yeah, Mama June is just low down. She low down.
You're right.
Yeah, she of course again very very low down, very very low down. Yeah, these some raggedy mamas up here, and the moms in Reasonable Doubt ain't no better. Both of them, good and raggedy moms. Okay, I don't even know which one is worse. One of them, you let your daughter get abused, you ain't never lead a man, and the other one was the abuser abusing the children. I can't with either of these raggedy mamas here. Then we get to this heifer right here, and I love you because I loved you, cousin. But when y'all was sitting at that table, as soon as they got to saying, I don't know now, Chanel, you know, the way she got up out of here with that young thing, this it seemed like she was doing some planning and plotting and whatnot. And Jax is like, you know, I know it's more. I don't think that she's giving us the truth. Y'all out here listening to the blogs. Here y'all go up there listening to Hollywood Unlocked in the Shade Room. I can't believe. You know what? I'm gonna go to my husband who don't even like me right now because y'all talking crazy, and got herself up and left. You want to make it any more obvious that you know more? Mm-hmm. You want to make it any more obvious? Ashley, did she want to make it any more obvious?
I don't know what she's raggedy. I knew when she ignored her husband, she was raggedy, but now it's all starting to make sense because it's like if you're the one who did it, you would do anything. You would put your house on the line. You would do anything to make sure she gets off so she doesn't have to pay for a crime she didn't commit. If anyone did, I mean, the cousin right now is my number one contender because this was just so telling. Also, what came out this episode is that, you know, we were kind of questioning going back and forth if Chanel knew about the 30 million or not. We found out she definitely knew. If she didn't move it herself, she had at least the knowledge of what's going on and thinking they were going to have access to this bag as they ran off, which makes her even more nefarious in my mind. But yes, cousin is involved. Cousin's too sensitive all around this. And you know, that false responsibility thing is a trip because she feels like if she is the one who did the unaliving, she probably felt like Chanel told me about this abuse a while ago. I step in, I didn't get involved like I should have, so now I owe her this. Baby, you didn't owe Chanel nothing except an ear in your garage like you offered. It was going to always be incumbent upon Chanel to take the action to leave as long as you were there. So I think she just found herself in over her head. She better come on and be open to that husband. Because at the end of the day, at least if he understands the real situation, he can have your back. You know what I mean? Because, girl, you got too many secrets in your marriage. That's why I don't trust her. But yeah, she did it. I think it was her. I do.
She came and sat down mad. So now you mad at them. Now you about to go back home where you mad and the husband already mad at you. Where you going? Just go on up there and talk to Chanel so y'all can be mad together. Tyra, was the alarms going off after she got up and strolled out of that restaurant?
You know, I told you 2 episodes ago I thought she did it. That's the only legit reason you would go against your husband's wishes. Your safety, your security of your home for your husband and your children and whoever, you know, Chanel decided to dump at your house also. You would just I'm just gonna put my house up. Hell no. The only, you know, drive for that would be if she felt guilty and felt it was necessary because she played a part. I always felt like the cousin did it, but just really seeing the children in this episode and seeing how old because I think we had seen her one time, seeing how old Jamiroquai's daughter actually was. I was like, oh, she could, grown up. But I so heartily thought that it was the cousin because, she's like, oh, we were transpiring. She was slowly getting stuff together. I felt like, because Chanel was clearly leaving. I felt like she was outside waiting and came back in to see what was taking so long and knocked him the hell out. That's what I think happened. And this looked very, very suspicious. And with nosy Jax, it ain't going to take long for her to put 2 and 2 together. Like, girl, at least walk away from the table calm. She got triggered, automatically, naturally so, but it was giving more than, oh, y'all don't believe my cousin. I thought it was like, oh, y'all getting too close. Let me get up and leave. Yeah, you better get up and go tell somebody. Go do something.
She overreacted almost in the same way that Chanel did. It's very foretelling in that moment. Like, y'all overreacted the same. Like, when somebody know that when you know somebody on to you, then you start doing all that deflecting and stuff like that, gaslighting people. I'm like, you walked out on a good meal because somebody almost caught you. Play it off. Y'all not know how to play stuff off. Girls bleeding into the lie. I'd have been like, yeah, child, I do sound. No, she could be the way she got out here with that young man. No, girl. But no, here you go sitting over there getting all defensive and stuff. I don't know, cousin. I don't know. Jabari was beating on her anyway, so it really don't even matter. He didn't have to have no reason. He was just raggedy like that. He was gonna lay hands on her anyway. It just may have gave him that little extra push because he found out that he wasn't the only one. Okay, only one creeping around. But he was laying hands on her just because he felt like it and because he could. He really ain't had no reason. Shout out to the 60+ people in the chat tonight. Happy Friday the 13th, y'all. Before we keep it moving, y'all know we got to do a little tribute to my man.
Oh, Lord. Jason Voorhees or Morris Chestnut? Who's your man, Kay? I don't know which one it is.
Definitely Morris, because girl, you slap Lewis up there. I'm leaving. I don't see Lewis. I'm good on Lewis.
I'm gonna bring Lewis out on y'all next week.
Please don't bring the man out.
I was have some good, nice, wonderful slow shots of Lewis and that hair. But yes, happy Friday the 13th. I would have gave y'all some Jason Voorhees, but that was earlier. Go to the live that was earlier to get your Jason Voorhees on. But this evening is all about fine ass Morris Chestnut. We'll see you back in just a moment.
DJ Cardi. It's the world's most talented record label. Cool DJ. And that angelic voice you hear in the background. Oh, that's our new princess of hip hop and R&B. Yeah. Hey, Curdy, let's go, man. For you, fill me with so much joy. You get whatever it is I need. My love's here to stay, won't never leave. So glad that you fell in love with me. I love it so good that I wouldn't be without you, babe. Wouldn't be me without you, babe. I love it so good that I wouldn't be without you, babe. Wouldn't be me without you, babe.
Fine man, you continue to put Morris there. Don't you put your beloved Lewis nowhere in these lives, please. Absolutely not. I don't know who made the executive decision to give Lewis that haircut. It is not complimenting him in any way. I don't like it. I don't like it.
He was finer than that on Hit the Floor. I don't know what's
Maybe
going
he
on.
was never fine. He was never fine. Okay.
I already told you.
He was on Hit the Floor. He was giving.
No,
Shout out to
baby.
the Fine Man Live that will be held directly after this live. It was always giving drugs in his pocket. This is definitely giving drugs in his pocket. Absolutely not. Look like drugs. Nope. Drugs. I'm okay.
Who over here? TP. I know you lying.
Charlamagne could never. Could never.
You know Charlamagne think he looked like Morris.
Lies and deception.
Deception. Disgrace.
Don't ever disrespect the Morris Chestnut by calling him that raggedy ass Charlemagne the God. Don't do that.
And I want to know from the
Don't do
chat,
that.
who thinks Lewis is fine? I want to know in the chat. Put a 1 if you think Lewis in reasonable doubt. This man right here with the high top, Gumby fade. I want to know.
Oh,
Put a 1 in the chat if he has ever been fine. I just want to know.
whose idea was that?
If y'all seen Hit the Floor, okay, he was playing a basketball player. He
With
was
drugs in his
tall. He
pocket.
had that skinny basketball build. He was like the ball basketball. Okay, he was straight. Okay, on Hit the Floor. This is a different Lewis that we're
With
getting
drugs in
right
his
here.
pocket.
And
He
you know,
was
like
he was giving athleticism. Okay,
and you know, like those men who like have like it's like their chest doesn't know if it wants to grow hair or not, so it'll be like spotty in places, like alopecia a little bit. That's what he gives. I don't like it.
I don't know. It's just drugs. It gives
See?
Pookie. It gives secret drug addict. It gives functioning addict. I don't care.
Okay,
Jessica, see what I'm talking about? On Hit the Floor,
All right,
I give him Hit the Floor.
He had hit the floor with drugs in his pocket. I don't
Just
care.
Me B says he was fine too. She put 1. Okay, Jasmine said 1.5. Okay.
So somebody got to take a oh.
It's not like the elements aren't. This just isn't complimenting me. Lewis's wardrobe and that hair does not compliment him as a man. It's not giving what I want.
That's Lewis, but on Hit the Floor, he was giving professional athlete vibe.
He wasn't
I don't know
on
what
Hit
he
the Floor
doing
game.
right here.
I remember the promo, and I just didn't.
And that other brother from Hit the Floor, I don't know who was standing next to him. I don't know his name, but he was giving. This wasn't ever giving what it was supposed to give. Never. No.
Man, y'all just Lewis didn't ask for this. Okay, Lewis is being the best stay-at-home dad as possible, but he got a job though. Lewis he ain't no broke though. He ain't no couch potato. Lewis got that bread coming in. Okay, Lewis know what he doing. He got his remote job. He don't need nobody. He don't need Jack's money. He got his own bread. He working tech. Okay, he got them tech coins, but he's got it to where he's got that flexible job. So somebody got to be here with these kids. Somebody got to raise these children that's out here running amok. Somebody got to be the present parent in the household, and that's Lewis. But see, here's where we went wrong, Lewis. When you had to do your little creeping around and don't even know if you got this woman knocked up or not. And she just told you to your face, I don't care. I'm trying to get Jermaine's money. He was the athlete. I might can get a couple dollars off of him.
Jermaine.
But he still, but I need to know. I'm trying to know. She don't care. Let her get this football player. I don't know what she thinks she's gonna get because he gone now, but she want to be known as the football player baby mama. She might be trying to get on VH1. Okay, I don't know. Baller Wives or some. I don't know, Lewis. You blocking, trying to know what's down. Then you up here telling Jax it ain't nobody you know. You in therapy. Talk about things are going good. You telling the little jump off, the little pass around. Me and Jax are doing good right now. Are you though? Are you, Tyra? Are they doing good right now?
Yeah, I don't know why he lying to Alex Dunn. Hey, why you lying? Why you lying? Like, you are really unattractive. Now you're gonna lie? Can't, like, the nerve of you to, whatever. You want to get your little get back, rightfully so, because Jax wouldn't worry about nobody when she was outside stepping with the crazy and the bodyguard and whoever else. But at least Jax has sense enough to be protected. Like, we've seen multiple times, her and Michael Eli getting it on in them rooms, but they make sure to shoot them like the prophylactics are in the corner every single time. It's just really moments where you slip up. You slipped up with a hoe? Ugh. Slips up with a jump off, with a pass around. Like, all of this little facade and wasting time, because all last season I'm honorable and I'm this and I'm that, and you're the one who wants to go off. Now they have this pretty much role reversal where Jax is trying to be forthcoming and honest and legitimately work on their marriage, and he's lying and going out of his way, bouncing back and forth on whether or not he needs to know if his baby is his. Like, And I don't even know why he falling for that. Didn't we learn with Consequence, old Condola down there? You can be as involved as you want to be. I don't even care. We don't care up until we need a dime, up until we need help, up until Jamiroquai bank account dries up. That ain't a factor. That's if he the daddy.
Because he already got 3-4 kids already. I don't know what she thinks she gonna get.
If he allows that woman to roll up on you, you think she had a panic attack? She gonna faint. I can't believe it. She's gonna lose her damn mind. She's gonna lose her mind, and it's gonna be the end of it. I need him to tell her right now, because if she finds out, she gonna have a reason to have more plex with Lewis, and then she gonna run over there to Morris. And I know
what's happening. I told you.
No, it ain't happened yet. We done made it 5 episodes in.
Oh, but it's happening.
So of braced her arms across his nice muscular shoulders. I don't want it to happen. I'm like, we done got it 5 episodes in, and they ain't jumped off yet.
I'm trying to be here for Lewis, and she want to have her little attitude doing therapy. Well, you didn't run the school change, but girl, I'm not running anything by you. I am a single father. I am a single father. You ain't gonna pick nobody up, drop nobody off, pack one lunch, go to any PTA meetings. I am a single father. I ain't gotta run nothing by you.
She don't know none of their friends. Don't know none of their friends. Mamas don't know their interests or nothing. Ain't been to a parent-teacher meeting.
I don't know, but we're gonna have to find a reason for Lewis to have some clicks, because when Morris came over, it's like, yeah, you need to take some of that bass out your voice. Like, oh, you gonna do what, Lewis? Nothing. I don't want to see Lewis beefing. I don't want to see Morris become a factor in their little wayward marriage. Like, leave Morris over there.
Lewis said he gonna show y'all what a real nigga is. Okay, he said he gonna show y'all. Now he gonna run up on Lance and get folded is what's gonna happen. But he think he might, he said he got a little something. He gonna let him know.
Nobody said that he couldn't have fun. Lewis could have at least used protection on the regular. Like, that was too much to ask. And anyone like she was some good, clean Christian girl. This was a jump off. This is a hoe.
Facts. Ashley, are him and Jax doing well? They're in therapy.
No,
they doing slow. They at the slow rodeo. The horse riding is slow.
No. After you saw that slow ride, I had this one question, right? The slow ride in the darkness, he's gripping her shoulder, which I think is the oddest thing to be doing. I would be trying to put my hands on her hips or something if I'm him. I'm just saying. But after that, I want to know what he found deep down in Jax's loins that made him go to the bathroom right after, sit on the toilet, and text her and say he changed his mind.
Because what was you thinking about during this moment?
I just want to know what was in there that made him feel like, after I done got this release, the slow ride, it seemed like he was he breathing hard, like he was putting in work. He get up, go to the bathroom, and I changed my mind. I want to know. Here's the thing. I don't believe Lewis. I don't believe Lewis believes Lewis in this moment. Jax is definitely going to find out, because he's slow. He's delayed. He got to call his younger brother, who's been in a committed long-term relationship forever, to get the player 101 handbook. You got to go the rules. He like, well, first you got to change your name in the phone. Don't just have your side piece in the phone like that. Second of all, stop lying, act like you got some sense. Third of all, I'm like, why he got to give you the breakdown? You the older brother, Lewis. Even when we get into him fathering, I just don't believe it. I don't believe him. I don't believe it. Jax is smarter than the average bear. He's going to keep trying to cover this up. She's going to find out, and she is going to be sitting on Corey's cigar. No. Like they were smoking a cigar in that last scene, like they was looking deep into each other's eyes. It's happening. I hate to be right, but when it happens, I'll go ahead and repeat it again. But it's gonna happen, y'all.
She gotta sleep with everybody.
Well, it's only been a couple of them.
It wouldn't have took me 5 episodes.
It's better than Sloan.
Get in there. I would have wrote that into my contract. Why we gotta wait this many episodes? Why this can't happen in the first episode?
But it's the lack of professionalism for me. Like, can we not sleep with the people in the office? Oh, really? She didn't sleep with them other people because they older whites. We're gonna hit off everybody. Please.
You know who Lewis reminds me of, y'all, who can't cheat right? Remember when Derwin was out here trying to
with Drew Sidora?
And the thing is, Lewis didn't even have to lie about this. Lewis, they were separated. He had his own play. He could have just said, "Hey, now she's coming up. This is the situation." Like they always make it worse. Why lie, Bly? Why, Bly?
Why, Bly?
Another lying ass Lewis. Can't even do it right. If you can't play the game, don't play it because you're not doing it right. Guilty conscience, all guilty. That's his guilty conscience sent him to the bathroom to pick up that phone because he knows the black woman instincts be going all off with the spidey senses. His guilty conscience is kicking in right now. He don't know how to. He look. You ain't no player. So ain't no player. Stop it. This is not you. My guy here, he said, I got to win. Okay. I don't know what they got going on, but I'ma do me. He said he's sitting in here in his office minding his black ass business. And
but Obama in the background. I just noticed that. He got Obama in the background.
I'm minding my black ass business, and the guys come in there. You want to go out? Want to hang out? Want to go out, dude? Come on. F that paperwork. Come on out. He's like, nah, I got to do my work because we can't be going out like them and partying. You know how they look at us. We got to be the ones in the office doing work. And then he said, wait a minute. This might be an opportunity. This might be an opportunity here. And you know what? He was right. These men was like, so clearly you feel the same way we feel about Jax, that she really ain't doing the job that she needs to be doing here. And we think that you might got a handle on it. How can we help you win this? Corey, just kick Jax off the team. Okay. Kick her off the team. Okay. She's going to lunch to gossip, and you going to lunch to make your case. Okay. He said this could be the thing for me. This could make him into the next Johnny Cochran. He said, so I'm gonna need to do whatever I need to do. This is all in the media and in the press. If I win this, they're gonna be calling me like they be calling Benjamin Crump. Ashley, what you think about your boy right here, plotting and planning and scheming? He said, I got to win.
Here's the thing. Because I'm a little bit conflicted just as a woman, right? The woman in me want to stand up and be like, why are y'all doing this just to put the black woman down? The same black woman you got up in your opening argument and said are not the most protected and not the other side. But then Jax pissed me off because sis, you're not a victim either though. Like Jax is so infuriating. I watch how she works with the people that she works immediately over. Jax is not a nice person, period. Like Jax operates in a very selfish way, even inside of her family, everywhere. So part of me isn't mad. He was like, can she get up off my back a little bit? Like, can she let me take the lead on this case? But then the other part of me is like, don't air your sis out to these people because we already know the journey and the struggle for a black woman in corporate to reach a certain level. And it felt like to me, you were co-opting that as this black man who wants to support black women. It's like, do you? At the end of the day, I think he and Jax are the same person, just in different genders. But yeah, I was conflicted with it, if I can be honest with you. But he's calculating. He's calculating just like she is, just in a slightly different way. But yeah, I didn't like that. Don't I ain't like that part.
Tyra, how you feel about Mr. Man over here saying, I got to switch the game up because I don't know what she got going on, but I got to re-strategize and so I can win this. This is my career on the line.
I didn't see the problem. I did not see the problem. Baby ain't sitting in that second chair. She not sitting there. She in the front. Like I thought I was supposed to be the voice of the case. Why are you out here speaking? Well, we couldn't find you, so and they decided to speak to me. Like, what do you want me to do? Jax is not playing her role. Corey did what he needed to do. Now we can't control the whites, okay? We can't control them. It ain't even about how Jax is moving. Jax is extremely successful and she wins major cases for the firm. They just want to put a man in the position over a woman, and Corey's fit, you know, is a whole lot better. He's a little bit more agreeable than Jax, who's like really, you know, selfish and off-putting at times. Jax came to work and go home. I could care less about chilling in the cigar lounge with y'all. I'm not kissing nobody's butt. I'm here to work. Corey could have thrown her all the way under the bus. He could have went like all the way. Oh, I can't stand her. Oh, she just he could have went there. He did, even when they was like, you know, you get what we mean. You know, Jax could be a little like, yeah. What about it? Like, yeah, if that's what you're saying, I don't know what you're. I know what I know, but I don't know what you're saying. If that's what we're talking about here, sure. What about it? What can you like? I'm gonna see what you guys are offering, but I'm not gonna completely throw her under the bus either. But I'm not gonna sit and act like she's not a pain in my ass at times, not believing that I'm here to do a job. Like you, girl, you called me.
Thank you.
You called me. And not only that, you called me, but there is a grander opportunity. We ain't even stepped back into what he's trying to win his case for from that what was that, a second episode? The lady who's locked up. I don't think we even just really got into that, but he has that purpose. And then also this could be a grander opportunity to make a name for myself as a lawyer. I'm not allowing you to mess that up for me, but I don't want to throw you under the bus either. Can we work together? Can you play that second chair role? Or are you going to keep stepping on my toes, being overbearing? I'm a good lawyer. Recognize, just like you do not know everything. I think they'll kind of end up I'm hoping that their minds come together and work together for the best interest of Chanel and figuring out this case. Please don't end up in the bedroom. Can we not do that, please?
Although I want to see him in the bedroom, I just don't want to see her on top of him in the bedroom. I don't want to do that. But I don't blame him for trying to win this case. Because Jax, the way she's moving is with too much emotion for somebody that's being entitled and her friend being ungrateful. So in the back of all, you know what? A win is a win. It don't even matter how he get it at this point. A win is a win. We trying to keep her from going to prison. A win is a win. So you know what, Corey, you do what you got to do at this point. I'm gonna stick beside him. Now, Jax got her own team on the side and said, ha. What we got to talk about? What the little boo doing? Okay, let's figure out what he's doing. I think it could be some truth in there because I know Chanel is lying to me. And I think that the truth could be somewhere with this guy. What is his name? Alex?
You talking about the tenderoni? Adrian.
That guy. Whatever his name.
I don't know. He's not like a stickable, like how Sean Patrick was, you know, that like he's just not mentally sticking in my mind as a strong enough character for me to care to know his name. That's just tenderoni.
Whenever I saw him with Fancy, you knew it ruined him for me, but I just wrote down his name so I wouldn't forget it.
So she got her team and she said, you know what? Oh, wait a minute. He done called me. Matter of fact, speak of the devil. You know what? Let me go on and go over there and see what he wants. Lo and behold, Mr. Man over here is shady as all get out. Okay, he got all kind of plans and plots going on with this white man. And then this guy, he said, I'm going up here to see your girl at the jailhouse because between you and her, some truths ain't being told. It's a whole lot of lying going around. And guess what? Her homegirl, that lawyer, done pulled up on me. So what you gonna do, Alex? And Adrian. Armand, whatever your name is. It's an A up in there somewhere. Ashley, what is going on here? Where is this going? Is somebody gonna die or
this is really what's pissing me off because honestly, none of this whole, intimidating white man thing is getting me. Like we're gonna be yes sir, massa boss. You gonna be my field boy, my house Negro, whatever this weird exchange between them. It didn't solidify him being a gangster. I still don't believe this white man is brutal and violent. And then in this episode, you saw Adrian get bad with him when the white man just pimp slapped you and you took it. Like, I don't get where we're going with this whole thing. Come to find out the 30 million was never JT's. It was always this white man's. That's why he's so angry. Like, it makes no sense. Now, Adrian, since we're, mutually insured destruction, you gonna go take care of Jax. Is he though? Like, to me, this dynamic makes no sense. They need to flesh out this story more because I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe this white man calling you boy and you taking it, pimp slapping you, and now you want to get bad. You want to shake his hand off with the grip. Like,
And
I
ain't
don't.
he an athlete too? You mean you can't body slam this?
I'm trying to say you was afraid of the guards yesterday, but now the guards right there with the blickies, and you not afraid now, and now you're still gonna go do his bidding. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. And then what you gonna do to Jax, Adrian? Come on, my guy. What?
Tyra is somebody gonna get popped in here because Jax ain't had no panic attack all episode. So I don't know if what's gonna happen in the next episode is gonna lead to that. I don't know where her anxiety went all of a sudden, but I need some. If we pulling out the strap, somebody need to get got. Is somebody gonna get got here?
Ain't nobody getting got.
That's unfortunate.
Ain't nobody getting got. Like, I'm really disliking this portion of the story. I don't know why there's such a strong disconnect. And then it's just the delivery. I felt like we went to Tyler Perry Studios for a brief second. It just felt like we were over there with this very square to do well white man, and in the fields. And I'm like, well, what are you talking about? None of this is making sense. If it was going to be all of that, then he shouldn't even be comfortable coming in there rolling up on you saying his trigger finger couldn't get off. Like, this back and forth, it's just weird, and it's not flowing naturally with the rest of the story that I feel like it's pretty decent. It's really throwing it off. If anybody gets hit, it needs to be little baby Hill and Cinderella. I need him to die. I need something to happen. He needs to go. You're of no use. I don't like the storyline. The white man is very, very, very unbelievable in this role of massa. It's just not. It's not giving that. I don't know where this is going, and I don't like it. Or was this supposed to be an aha moment for Chanel? Like, oh, this Teneroni wasn't, fully like who you thought he was. Duh. We already know her little judgment of character ain't by nothing. She ended up with Jamiroquai, It's not there. I just really need them to do something with this. Every time we go to this white man, even a little sit down with Jax, it's just not believable, and it's taking me out of the character. Maybe I could get with it if they had a different actor in the role, but as is, they both could die, and I wouldn't blink.
Mm-mm. And the fact that Jax was willing to go there without an escort at first.
When she said it at first, I swear.
I said, did we forget season? Weirdo.
Like, did you suffering from PTSD, and you said you're gonna walk into a situation another day?
Then it wasn't even like it wasn't like, what, that's not smart. I thought she was gonna say, last time I went somewhere solo, I ended up kidnapped, almost shot. Definitely come with me. It was like, what? No, just for such and such purposes. If I don't call you every 6 minutes or check in, call the police. Oh, let that be the reason, Jackson. Let's not protect your own life, because we don't want to do that after last time. And it's just meeting up like he's a scorned lover or a scorned ex.
And she don't even know this man. You don't know Adam.
You don't know this man. What are you talking about? That's how you got locked up last time with old crazy.
We don't even know him, and yet you decided to take your crazy tail self over there to meet with him again. Why didn't you grab Morris and tell him to come with you? Tell Corey to come with you.
She letting him dictate anything. You don't even know what you're walking into.
Exactly. You don't even know this man.
Kidnapped. I would have been like, no, first of all, you're not going to meet me at a fucking, my bad, a freaking crime scene. That's what we're not going to do. You're going to meet me somewhere in a well-lit restaurant with multiple people around. Why am I meeting you solo? You have something to hide? Like,
you was about to take my homegirl out the dang country with 30 mil up on you is what they saying in the street. And now you want to come and talk to me? I know she lying, and now you want to come over here? So if you think that she's lying and that he might have been the guy to take out Jabari, then why would you go over here with Adam by yourself? Help me understand. Make it make sense, Jack. It's not making sense for me. Thankfully, her homeboy from the office always got her back. What would she do without him? Because
He got swept up last time.
He seemed to be exactly. He be trying to have her back, and she be putting him in danger. Now watch him get the blicky put in his face because of her.
Madame over there who looked like she could look like she could handle up if necessary. Why she don't go on under the mission? That's who I would want. Little baby here, he gives, gentle aging grandmother. He don't give like I'm gonna handle up if necessary. He give me, oh my God, let me call someone.
But he be with that life.
Child, he gonna lose his life messing around with Jack. She don't care about that man.
She don't care at all. Look how she talked to him. She talked crazy to him. Go see about that. Go check on that. Jax was like she snap at somebody. I don't like it.
She go get him shot all the way up, fooling up with her again.
Okay. Before you get into this, there's one thing we got to talk about because this is the thing that really pissed me off this episode. No. It ain't even a slide, friend.
Okay.
It is this fake relationship with these kids. This son and Lewis. That whole, I said, that's not how a son talks to the daddy, is it? Like, all right, bro, I got you. Like, yeah. Like, and then you present a dream to him that he never had. And the next day he crying about getting accepted. Like, that made no sense to me. What I want them to do in reasonable doubt is what y'all said the other day. I want them to go up them stairs and not come back down. I don't want to see neither of those children anymore.
I ain't even want to talk about it
every time. Yeah, word up. Yeah, son, word up. Y'all always wanted to go there. Yeah, kid. I was like, where? First of all, you're not even from this city.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is the son so hood? Like, you're raised in Bel Air, damn it.
But why are you finding him a whole other school? He's not having a problem in school.
Yeah. He one step away from Canaan. I don't even like my mother. I'm not speaking to my mother. Where are you? Go back to New York. Where are you going? That and him, yeah, son. See, look, I'm trying to support. Like, yeah, all right, cool, yeah. Cool, you know what? Scholarship, so I could, yeah, all right, just leave it there. Yeah, I'll look at it. Like, what is going on here?
He be doing way too much. You are not super dad, okay? You need love that bad. Them kids don't care. He is fine in that school, okay? He might that all kids get a little temper sometimes. Let him. They done worked it out. He's fine. He ain't had no more problems after that. And here you go talk about, well, there. I got this school. He didn't ask you for that.
They didn't need to have kids.
Watching, you could bars like, oh, what he want to be an actor, right? Like, what is like, yeah, and then you like what? Them kids need the Judy Winslow treatment. Yeah. I know they can't get it; it's too late for that. But how many meetings we need to have? Them little impromptu meetings with Jack, little girl. First of all, she's too big for that little bed. Okay, she growing up. Get her out that little bed. She going there. Oh, baby, and okay. They're just finding weird ways to interject these kids and. Jax, even with the way she moves, this lady didn't need no kids.
She don't be doing nothing. Okay,
and writers, it's okay to have a married couple without kids. Not every married couple needs to have them.
Jax act like they stepmama. Like, I'm gonna check in on you, but I don't do the real parenting. That's what your daddy do. I'm just here to be a support person. But if you need anything, don't ask me. Because I don't know.
It's a mess. I hate it.
What do we want to see going into episode 6? If he gonna pull out something, then I need something to pop off. Don't come in here strapped up if you ain't ready to get it on and popping. So she walked it. She might have walked into that one. But y'all want to happen on the next episode.
It with Jax. You don't have to do this. No, Jamaraquan, Jason, Jarquez, whatever that was name. You don't have to do this. Like, let me just. I just don't care. I'm hoping that he dies. And like, does she got a blicky? She ain't got nothing on her after everything.
She ain't even got no pepper spray.
After the traumatic experience, I'm hoping she packing and she shoots him. I'm hoping that happens. And somebody needs to die.
Exactly. It's somebody else besides Jaciris. Ashley, what do you want to happen on the next episode?
What I want and what I think are going to happen are two different things. So what I think is going to happen in this situation, I actually think Adrian is not going to be on the type of time we think he is, right? I think that's a flex. I think he's actually going to probably open up to Jax and kind of explain what happened. I hope they go against the predictable narrative, you know, and he tries to appeal to her and let her know what's really going on, that he's in trouble. Maybe he'll do that, maybe he won't, but we know Jax ain't going anywhere. She's not gonna go, and I hope her little inch-high private eye doesn't get taken out behind her foolishness. I would hope that we get further along in this trial. Like, come on, let's get some compelling evidence. I hope the cousin confesses in episode 6. Give me some excitement, and I hope we don't see them kids. That's it.
I need to see more chestnut
chest.
That part. Cause while we got, hit the floor. That's different, Lewis. I'm tired of looking at Lewis in the bed. I don't want to see him.
So look at that's what she was doing, just like that. What do y'all got going on? That ain't sexy.
I don't want to see it. Why would y'all put Boris Chestnut in here and not have him smashed a couple times? Not Jax though, but why can't we throw him in there a few more times? Okay, let's follow him for a whole work day. Okay, and then after work, not Lewis. I done seen way too much of Lewis than I asked to see.
Child,
nobody asked to see that.
Not even a hot top. What is that Lewis has? What is that, velvet? What is it? It looks like it detaches. I just don't like it. I don't. Does it not? Lewis' hair looks like it detaches. I don't care.
He got that Frank Mitchell.
Oh Lord.
Y'all, I did. They keep playing with us. Instead, we keep asking for more. In every episode, they give us more Lewis instead.
Watch all next episode. It's gonna be Lewis harassing. What's her name? Trina. We're gonna be harassing her, trying to get paternity.
The pass around child. Y'all, I thank y'all for joining us to talk about this episode. We will be back here again next Friday. Going over the next episode. We're following the whole season of Reasonable Doubt. Y'all know what it is. It's Friday the 13th. I did a live this morning giving you my top 5 Friday the 13th movies. If you don't know, the channel is in spooky mode effect right now. Okay, we are going all the way in for Halloween season. So Fifth Wall Studios, we are Slice of Horror all the way through. Expect more horror content. We got Killer Con tomorrow. If you are not in the channel membership, we are doing a watch along tomorrow night. Okay, soul food, blockbuster night. Get your snacks, get your pajamas, hit those membership links. They're on everybody's channel. Y'all join the membership. There are certain things that we can't say like this without getting canceled or the channel being snatched all the way down. Okay, I'm tired of my channel being snatched. So I need y'all to get these memberships so y'all can get the real us. Join the memberships because we can't wait to be unfiltered and raw with y'all. We're gonna be back for the Fine Men Live, so we don't even need to wait. Y'all know we gotta go. We're gonna be here tomorrow and the next day and the next day because we about to talk to y'all all over again. Y'all stay right there. Go get you something to drink. Go get your list of fine men ready. Get ready to hang out. Y'all know it's about to go down with the Fine Man Live. And we will see you all in the next few minutes. And on that, I'm going to leave you with the Fine Man from this episode all over again. We're going to see y'all back here shortly.
DJ
Right back at ya. It's the world's most talented record label. Cool DJ. And that angelic voice you hear in the background. Oh, that's our princess of hip hop and R&B. Yeah.
Hey, Curdy, let's go, man.
for you.